Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You hear that? It's about to come down. We might get a little scattered thunderstorm here. My name is Jason with Wolf Overland, and tomorrow we are going to Moab in Colorado, a 10-day trip. And this is what's taking us. This is my 2022 Jeep Gladiator. It's a diesel. It's a 3.0 Eco diesel with 425 foot-pounds of torque. We're on 37s, an AEV lift kit, and it's just going to be me and my son James, and we are going to spend the next 10 days in Colorado and Moab. For those of you who don't know, I am a Honda Master Tech, 23 years with American Honda. I'm a shop foreman of a local Honda dealership, and I'm pretty good at fixing Hondas. I pretty much specialize in diagnostic and electrical stuff. But the Jeep, I've gotten pretty good at that too by, modifying it for trips. But it doesn't matter if you're taking, an outfitted rig like the Gladiator or, a 2008 GX or even a 93 Toyota Tacoma. It's getting out and doing it. So we started out doing this in a plain Toyota Tundra, and after 4 or 5 years, it led to this. So don't think that you have to have all this cool stuff that I accumulated over the years, and being a mechanic myself and having a full shop at my disposal, it's a lot easier for me to build this out than it is for the average person. Tomorrow we're getting up early, and I plan to hit the road by 5 a.m. and travel the first leg. So if you see my video before of our last trip about 13 months ago, we went up through the Smoky Mountains, all the way across into the Rocky Mountains, and then came down into Moab. This year, we are taking the southern route. We're going to go through Atlanta, all the way through Alabama, Mississippi, top of Texas, and in New Mexico, and head straight up. It's going to be a different drive for us. We're not going to be going through mountains, and the total difference in mileage from taking the northern route compared to the southern route is 50 miles more. And we're not going through mountains. So I feel like a kid in Christmas right now because we've been planning this trip for months on end, rigorously going through check sheets and check marks and check boxes and outfitting the rig, trying new things. I haven't really field tested this to the max yet, but I've done enough testing to, where I'm confident in the rig. I'm confident in the new Red Arc electrical system we have on. It's about to come down, and it sucks because I just got the Jeep detailed, but yep, it's starting to rain. So let's get this bad boy. Let's get the doors closed. I'm hoping for rain now and not when we're in Moab, because when it rains in Moab, you're screwed. You ready to go? Mm-hmm. Let's go, dude. We're leaving a little bit early, but...
And I was about to fall asleep.
You goofball. Super excited.
Yeah, I'm just going to fall asleep.
First fill up. I already have a half a tank. Well, I believe we're almost in Alabama. We got a major accident up here. Looks like there's a truck on the left that flipped. That's it, just a single truck. Hey, dude. There's more. There is a truck spun out up here in the ditch. It's a Jeep. Oh man. Hope they're okay. It's now 5 till 7. We got a little bit of rain. We got some more rain on the radar. The Alabama Rubicon Trail up here. Probably the next 2 exits is the Alabama Rubicon Trail that we did a couple weeks ago. Phillip number 2. We're at Love's in Alabama, right over the state line. This is actually the exit for the Alabama Rubicon Trail, Talladega Trail. We're at Buc-ee's in Alabama.
Channel.
All right, James, what state are we in?
I don't know.
What's that sign say up there? Say it's Mississippi?
Is that bird?
Yeah, that's a mockingbird. All right, so we're at a rest area. It's the first one in Mississippi. It's like the Mississippi welcome area. But we're gonna make peanut butter and jelly on the back of the Jeep here. Let me take a cold coffee for the road, and let me get the food out. We need chips. So, rest area. James is chilling. I like the Smucker's strawberry one more than the grape. I couldn't find it in the store, so I shop at Publix. I couldn't find it at Publix, so I had them order me or start stocking it. You know, most stores, if you know you're regular and you just tell them, hey, can you start stocking a certain thing, they will. But I still couldn't make it before the trip, so I bought them off Amazon, and it came with this cool spreader. So we got that sandwich. And unfortunately, once you open these, you gotta put them back in the fridge. And they're glass. I wish they were, you know, Smuckers, if you're watching, make these in plastic. Now, plastic sucks for, you know, leaking plastics into your food, but they're also, glass is a mess when it breaks, you know. Pringles Pizzeria, kind of our favorite. So it's 10:22, but that's Central Time. We're in Central Time right now, so it's actually 11:22, which is why we're hungry, and we've been up since 2:30 a.m.
Look, we're walking straight to birdie flying.
It's a good place to stop for lunch. Lots of shady trees. There's water spigots accessible to the car, so we could fill up water if we needed to. And
Don't get near me.
yeah, so we're gonna have lunch and get back on the road. Hopefully make it to the Ozark campsite by 5-6 o'clock tonight for dinner. We are right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Gas is $3.06 a gallon. I mean, that's the lowest I've seen so far this trip. Regular gas here is $2.91. That's crazy, dude. We just filled up here. Got about 4.5 hours to the Ozarks. This is gas fill up number 3. And that's including filling up when we left. All right, so we're in Memphis, and that is Ducks Unlimited Bass Pro Shop. First time driving through Memphis, I guess. James, we gotta go back and go in that Bass Pro Shop, dude. That thing is huge. James.
Yeah, you have to go all the way up there.
Yeah. James, guess what river this is?
What?
We've crossed it before. What river is this? It's the biggest river in the United States. No, it's not the ocean, it's a river. It's the Mississippi River.
That's big.
Hey guys, real quick, I'm gonna do some quick pro tips. So if I say write this down, write it down. So I noticed when we stopped for lunch, I'm going through 3 or 4 different bins to try to get lunch stuff out, like chips, bread, peanut butter and jelly. So what I recommend doing is your breakfast and your dinner stuff put in the totes, or you know, a little bit harder to get to maybe, but your lunch stuff, you want your lunch stuff easy access all together. So I'm gonna put my lunch stuff in one of the drawers that I keep all my kitchen stuff. I'm gonna put all my lunch stuff in there, so that way it'll be easy access, so I can just stop and pop open that drawer, make a sandwich real quick, make a lunch thing really quick, put it back, and boom, on the road again. So that's a little quick pro tip. Another pro tip is the water. I'm gonna have the water access a little bit easier to refill the water bottles for traveling. Those are 2 things that I recorded today to make my life a little bit easier. We just got into Arkansas. Matt from Ozarks Overland sent me GPS coordinates of a spot that's right off 40, and we're 3 hours and 30 minutes away. So it's been a long day. Hopefully the campsite's empty. I'm ready to set up camp and grill that steak up. Man, I deserve it after a day like today. We seriously put down a lot of miles and a lot of time today, and tomorrow's gonna be the same, but 2 full days to get into Moab from Columbia, South Carolina is pretty impressive. Typically I would push that to 3. What the heck, dude? He's driving on a complete flat. Crap flying up everywhere. So the other site was taken. So we found this site right here, which I would have liked to get down here, but it's kind of muddy and it's not level. Should be a good tent site.
Well, do you want to tent up there, or we're going to make a fire and tent down here?
You can see where the water level was. Yeah, this is all.
What was that? Hang on, that's something.
Oh, it looks like someone put a rock down there to level out.
So that was that. Yeah.
Pick up that trash, son.
Okay.
Got trash down there. But we got beautiful water. This is the Ozarks, I guess. We got a chair, some probably some poopy pants and a diaper. You know, all these nice spots, and people had to make it a mess, but we'll clean it. I got trash bags. All right, after the 4th side-by-side ripping by, it might be like this all night, so we're gonna go to that campsite we booked. Well, we ended up at a campsite. What's the name of this? Loch Lore or something. Last night we stayed at Ozarks Park, camping park, which is over there on that right bank. And there are barges going up and down this river all night long. I mean, probably 3 times, but they're very loud. Loud motors pumping. Today we got a 16-hour push to Moab. I don't know, because that'll put us there at like midnight. I don't know if we're gonna push it or not. We might stop halfway. I went to bed at 9 p.m. last night, and we didn't get up till 7 a.m. and I slept like a rock, so definitely recharged. Right outside of Oklahoma City in Oklahoma, cleaning the windshield off, and that big pop noise I heard before, that rock, that would have been a broken windshield right there. I mean, that was a huge hit. But we're gonna stop here for lunch. Pro tip, get a big gallon of this double insulated Yeti water carrier. And then when you go to McDonald's, you fill it up with their triple filtered cold water and it'll stay cold for 2 to 3 days.
What's on us?
Right now we're on I-40, driving across the top of Texas, and then we'll be in New Mexico, a new state for us. So once we get into Mexico, we're gonna go all the way to Albuquerque and then turn north and go into Moab, Utah. So New Mexico is a new state for us. So far gas has ranged from $3.14 I believe was the cheapest, all the way up to $4 a gallon, which is still half of what we paid per gallon last year. Last year gas was anywhere from like $6.50 to almost $7 a gallon for diesel last year. So we're definitely probably gonna be half the gas bill we had last year. Doing the southern route is a little bit more boring, but it's less mountains, so we're getting better miles per gallon. We're averaging anywhere from 18 to 21 miles per gallon on the Eco Diesel. James, look, tractor. Texas has been Texas so far. Just rolling flatlands of ranch country. Kind of what you would expect, little shrubs everywhere. Oklahoma was pretty much all wind turbines and rolling flatlands of prairie. Not as flat as when you get up to Colorado. Because I remember like when we were going through Kansas, Kansas wasn't as flat as we thought it would be. But once we got to Colorado, it was like we put a level across the horizon and it would be straight. So we'll catch up when we get to New Mexico. This is a rest stop in Texas off I-40. Look at the windshield. Windshield.
Ever seen in my life. Let's go. First time here.
Yeah.
Even this is a place I say you put the
It says watch out for snakes. They're watching you.
Oh, I see the bird die. I see the bird. Oh, I didn't know that was you. We don't check on that.
I gotta pee, dude.
So we're not check that. This.
No, you should be able to look. Nothing out here but flatlands, Texas.
I think this was the first real meal. First wheel meal. First wheel meal. This was the first wheel meal that gave us electricity. Then came this.
You know you're in Texas when even the grills are shaped like Texas. Yeah, it's about 95 with like almost no humidity and a nice breeze, so you're good, dude. There is no humidity. The shade is really nice.
I'm gonna get to Mars so I can hang out here.
So this gas station has biodiesel, diesel, up to 20% biodiesel, which runs better than regular diesel. I also have water, and with my hose down here, I'm able to fill this up halfway because I really wanted to do the dishes last night. I really need water, so I wouldn't drink it, but I'd clean it. So this is for showering and cleaning dishes and boiling if needed. We are on our second tank of EDT as well. Sunset, New Mexico.
I got another new game.
Start of the Rocky Mountain Range. Sorry about all the bugs in the windshield. Trying to keep pace with this trucker to keep the sunlight out of my face. This is the other side of Albuquerque, New Mexico, on I-40. It's just beautiful out here. I mean, look at that over there.
Got my last game.
It is 8:19 p.m. Sunday, and we are in Central Time, I believe, still. But we are in New Mexico, and we are about 5 hours left of travel till we get to Moab. We left Saturday morning at 2 a.m. So Saturday we went from 2 a.m. or we probably left the house at 3. Okay, scratch that. So Saturday we left at 3 a.m. in the morning, and we drove all the way until about 5 p.m. at night, and we got a campsite. And then we left at about 9 a.m. this morning, and we're gonna probably drive until about 1:30, probably 2 a.m. So it's kind of that 2 a.m. rule because we slept in this morning. So that's a lot of driving. That's 2 hard days of driving, but I wanted to have enough time to get to Moab, run the White Rim Trail, and then from there we're gonna hit up on the Rim Rocker Trail and then be in Montrose, Colorado, hopefully by the time my dad gets off the airplane, and then we can all drive to Telluride. So that's the game plan. And it is sunset. We just passed the golden hour here. And check this out. Sorry about all the bugs on the windshield, but it is beautiful. Well, guys, we made it. Got in about 2 a.m. this morning, but we are in Moab. This is the Gold Bar BLM campground. There's no one here. $20 a night. You get bathroom, trash, beautiful view. The Green River right back here. Well, guys, that wraps up the first 3 days of the trip. Stay tuned next week. I'm going to have the next section, which is Long Canyon, Dead Horse State Park, and then we're going to go and run the White Rim Trail. Stay tuned.
Please like me for Cry. Please like me for 5 for Dad's videos. Thank you. Have a great day.